Onramps are now integrated in Pi Wallet. There are different Onramps which are there in the Pi Wallet, and they work according to where they are accepted. You might find that in your wallet there are some Onramps, or at least no one. But another one in different country might find many Onramps that are in his wallet because they are accepted in his or her country. So we are going to talk today about the Onramps and the relationship between those Onramps with the Pi network. So you can ask, what are Onramps in the Pi network project? In a cryptocurrency world, Onramps are ways to help people to convert regular money, of course, fiat, like USD, EUR, and other currencies from different countries all over the world into Pi, or deposit it into an approved Pi wallet easily and securely. This is fiat to Pi. It is buying Pi using normal money. Pi is in the open network from February 20 this year. This means people will be able to buy or deposit Pi into their wallets without going through strangers or decentralized exchanges where Pi is listed, like OKX, Bitget, and many others where Pi is listed. And all is done inside Pioneer's Pi wallets. Why Onramps matter for Pi network or any other cryptocurrency project that is looking forward to be used all over the world? They matter because Onramps lower entry barriers. Currently, to get Pi, you must mine it or trade it with another person via P2P or decentralized exchanges where Pi is listed, as I have been talking about. But this way of using Onramps, Onramps will make it easier to buy Pi via your own wallet in Pi browser. Onramps also help merchants and customers. Businesses wanting to accept Pi will get it quickly without complicated steps. Because as long as they have created their own wallets and they are KYC'd, to get KYC'd easily is to buy some startup Pi. Onramps ensure legal compliance. They usually follow KYC and anti-money laundering rules, preventing Pi from being used for illegal purposes. This is something which is good, for the project, because when a project follows the rules and regulations that govern cryptocurrencies all over the world in different countries, that project is showing the credibility to be accepted by people, by customers, by big companies, and it is one of the ways of attracting investors into the project. These Onramps bring about benefits for pioneers. Onramps create more ways to get Pi. Even those who never mined Pi can now buy it directly, as long as they own their Pi wallet, and their Pi wallets are now on mainnet. Onramps again increase usability. Pioneers can buy more goods, services with Pi without converting back to fiat, but by using Onramps, everything is easy. And this reduces black market trading because they will reduce illegal Pi trading and make transactions safer. And this is what the pioneers are looking forward just to have and get. But from this, can you ask yourself, will this increase the Pi's price? A good question that someone can be asking, because when you hear something that are buying and paying and they're using a coin which is a cryptocurrency, people start to think about supply and demand. And when demand is high and supply is still the same, what is going to happen on the price? It's going to go up. Is it the same with the integration of the Onramps in the Pi wallet? In general, the answer of this question is yes, but not instantly. But how? As I have been telling you, Onramps increase demand. More people wanting Pi. When demand rises and supply stays the same, prices can go up. However, it depends on how the Pi Core team manages the market. And something which now the Pi Core team is striving, for is to make everything possible so that Pi coin cannot dump. That's why they are integrating many ways that can help the usability of Pi, which can push the price of Pi upward. With the integration of the Onramps in the Pi wallet, we might soon see possible impacts. This Pi network project. Some positive impacts as a result of the Onramps are that Onramps might bridge between Pi and fiat. Onramps might attract more users and investors, because when something is being used and different big Onramp companies all over the world are integrating the wallet, the investors start to see the project as legit, as where they can invest their own money, because they are expecting that with the integration of these different Onramps, that the Pi is going to go up. And when they go up, when they have invested their own money, that means they are going to get the profits. Onramps may also boost Pi use in real markets. There might also be negative impacts. This might cause short-term traders, who might also cause the price volatility. Some of the pioneers might face regulatory challenges in some countries where those ways of buying Pi with fiat money is not accepted. So some people in different countries are enjoying, these Onramps in their own wallets. But there are some other people who are not enjoying these, Onramps, because you might find that some of the countries, especially the countries of Africa, some Onramps are not accepted because of the regulatory challenges, where virtual assets like cryptocurrencies are not accepted. It's because of the regulatory challenges in different countries, which is a negative impact on the side of pioneers, of investors as well. In short, adding Onramps to Pi wallets is a big step towards making Pi usable worldwide. It makes it easier to get and use Pi and could raise its value once implemented on a wide scale.